Deep inhale. Oh, and exhale. Let's do that a couple times. Inhale tall. Exhale out. Inhale tall. Exhale it out. Start with that sun salutation. Inhale, slight back bend. Oh, forward fold. Reach for those toes. Hold it here. Take those hands. Reach for your elbows and then just sway side to side in ragdoll. Stretching through your calves, through your hamstrings. Letting your chest fall heavy to your knees. Oh. Feeling that stretch through your hamstrings. Hold it center and reach for the ground. Nice and slowly, inhale all the way back up. And exhale it out. Inhale, back bend, forward fold. Oh man, flat back. Pull your core in, crown of your head reaching to the front. And then release it down, hands to the ground. Inhale it all the way back up. From here, we're gonna do some body circles, but not as big as we typically do, just kind of half. So hollowing out your core, rounding your back, rotating a few times towards the right. Oh. Round your spine, and then flex your spine to the back. Round, hollow out. And extend, and then switch directions. Take it to the opposite side. Oh, and again, we're just folding. I'm a little bit less than halfway. Feel this stretch through your shoulders, through that upper back, where we hold all that tension hunched over a keyboard or our phone. Hollow out your core, pull that belly button into your spine as you round through the front. And take it to the other side. Oh man, I can feel this all across my shoulder blades. And reverse one last time. Round and circle. Oh. And then hold it center. Now let's take it full body circle. So all the way down to the side, swoop across the floor, up to the other side, and then reverse. We'll alternate one to the right, one to the left. Oh. Side stretch, swoop down, lengthen through your legs, side stretch. Feeling that opening through your waist, through your side body. Oh. Couple more. We'll do one more each side. Last one. And then float those arms down. Take those legs, open them up nice and wide. Arms out to the side. Hinge your body forward to that flat back position. Feel your hamstrings engage, core tight, crown of your head reaching. We're gonna stick with that stretch for our spine. Take those arms, reach them down to the ground if you can. If you need a block or a chair, go ahead. Find a nice gentle stretch through the backs of your legs. Nice and slowly round, hollow out your spine. And then inhale, flat back, reach a little bit deeper to the floor. Exhale, round your spine, hollow out your core. Inhale, try and get a little bit deeper in that stretch, flat back. Keep that going, round like a cat. And then flat, deepen into that hamstring. Oh. Round like a cat. And then stretch a little deeper. A couple more here. Exhale, blow everything out, hollow your core, round your spine. Take it to a flat back forward fold. And flat back. Hold this stretch and gently walk your hands over to the right. Getting a deeper stretch through the back of that right leg. Starting at the bottom of your butt cheek, going down the back of your hamstring, all the way down. You might feel this to the side of that right leg. And then walk it over to the left. And back to the center. From here, we're gonna bend that right knee, flex those right toes, take it into a half lunge. Lifting your chest tall. If you can, bring those hands in prayer. Feeling a stretch through that left inner thigh. Trying to keep your right heel on the ground. And then switch. Walk it over. Bend that left knee. Flex your right. Feel that stretch through that right inner thigh. Lift your chest, hands in prayer. Oh my goodness, feel that inner thigh stretch. The goal of today is a great active recovery stretch that you can do after any workout or after a run versus our typical sun salutation flow. And switch again, take those hands to the mat, bend your right knee, flex your left, lift your chest, hands in prayer. Should be a little bit easier the second time around. And switch one more time. Find that stretch, find your balance, lift your chest, hands in prayer, and then breathe into that elongation stretch of that inner thigh. Oh man. From here, drop those hands to the mat, extend both legs up, and we're gonna take that over to the right side one more time. Nice big stretch. Again, you should feel a little looser. You might be able to get your nose closer to your knee. Walk it back through the center and over to the left. Oh, man. And then slowly bring those hands to the middle. Heel toe those feet together. Hang here in forward fold. Feel that elongation stretch again through your hamstrings. Letting your body weight fall heavy to the floor. Nice and slowly inhale it up. Sun salutation, back bend. Oh, forward fold. Flat back. This time take it down. Slide that right foot all the way back behind you. Drop that right knee. Inhale, lift through crescent. Pressing those hips forward. Knee over that ankle, hips square to the front. Feeling a good stretch through that hip flexor. Inhale, and you can exhale. Take a slight back bend here. Stretching through your core, through that hip flexor. Elongating down that front of that back leg. Take your hands down to the floor. Lift up onto that back toe and give me a nice twist here. Stretching through that front outer hip and thigh. Breathing into the stretch. Trying to stack your shoulders from top to bottom. Bring that hand to the inner thigh, inside of your foot, and then drop that knee open to the outside, stretching through. Again, that inner thigh, outer hip and thigh, holding that lizard. Slowly bringing it back to center. Lower that back knee back to crescent. Inhale, crescent. And this time as you exhale, shift your body weight to the back for a hamstring stretch. Oh, man. Flex those toes. You should feel this stretch through your calf. You might feel it into your hamstring, up a little higher. My calves are tighter right now, so I feel mine in that lower half of my leg. Try and walk those fingertips out a couple more inches. Nice and slowly drop those toes. Inhale, lift to crescent again. Take a nice big back bend. Stretch through your core. Stretch through that hip flexor. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift that back toe. Runner's lunge with a rotation. You can wrap that arm around your back. Stretch through your shoulders. Gently press that elbow open. Keep your back leg active. Reach that heel to the back wall. Gaze up to the ceiling. Getting a nice rotation through your core, through your spine. Oh, slowly, when you're ready, unwind. Bring that hand to your instep of your foot and drop that knee out to the side to lizard. That is a great flow, especially for runners. Hit your hamstrings, hit your hip flexors, hit your quads. Nice and slowly, bring it back to center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Oh. Again, I'm just actively stretching. My foot is dorsiflexed. My calf is engaged. My hamstring is engaged. I'm so active in that stretch that I actually am shaking. Walk those fingers out a little bit further, deepen that stretch. Maybe lower your booty to your heel a little bit more to deepen that stretch. Woo! Nice and slowly inhale up to crescent. Exhale, take those hands to the ground, step that foot back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Oh, man. Hang here in down dog. Pedal your feet. Press your palms into the mat. Lengthen through your spine. Down your hamstrings. Drop your head and chest towards your knees. And then when you're ready, swing that right leg through your hands. Lower that back knee. Inhale, lift to crescent. Feel that stretch in that hip flexor. Hips are square, front knee over that front ankle. Inhale, take a slight back bend if you wish. Oh man, I can feel this from my abs all the way down to the top of that knee. Getting that quad involved. Exhale, fold your hands to the mat. Lift up to that back toe. Give me a big inhale with a twist. Taking the stretch deeper into that outer hip and thigh. Through your spine, your shoulders, your core. Keeping a good runner's lunge form. Knee over that front heel. Shoulders stacked. Bring that hand down to the inside of your arch and open that knee out to the side. Oh man. Should feel good loosening up those hips. Nice and slowly bring it back to center. Lower that knee down. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, hamstring fold. Sweep that booty back. Flex your front toes. Reach forward. Again, feel that stretch through your calf, through your Achilles tendon. Maybe all the way up to your glutes, through your hamstring. Walk those fingertips even further. Oh. Breathe into any tension. Nice and slowly lift it back through crescent. Inhale, slight back bend. Oh man. Feel that stretch through that hip flexor. Again, from right under your rib cage, down to the bottom of your hip, maybe all the way to your knee. Getting that quad involved. Oh. Take those hands, sweep them down, lift up to that back toe. Inhale, rotate. Again, you can drop that arm behind, press that shoulder blade open. Nice added shoulder stretch. Back knee, still nice and flat and extended. Heel reaching to the back wall. Keeping that back leg active. And slowly unwind. Bring that hand to your arch and open that knee to the outside into lizard. This is one of my favorite stretches to open up my hips. Keep them flexible. Nice and slowly bring it back to center. Lower that knee. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hinge it to a hamstring stretch. Holy moly. I don't know about you, but my hamstrings, calves, they are tight. Nice and slowly bring it back up to crescent. Exhale, sweep your hands down, step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Oh man. Hang out here. Again, if you need to pedal those feet, go ahead and pedal those feet to lengthen through your calves, through your hamstrings. And then when we're ready, we're going to start with that right leg. You're going to inhale, slowly lift it up to the sky. So you're in a balancing 3-point down dog. Tighten your core. Press the palms of your hands into that mat. Shift your body weight backwards. And then slowly bring that knee all the way through to pigeon. Lower that knee center between your hands. Lift your chest nice and tall. Extend that back leg long. Keep those hips square. Breathe into that stretch. When you're ready, you can slowly walk it. Hold it down over that front knee. Again, just breathing into that stretch of that right hip, right inner thigh. Nice and slowly walk it back up. You can either hold it here or go ahead, reach around, see if you can reach for those toes. Add a quad stretch. Reaching around for those left toes. Feeling this added stretch into that back leg. And gently lower it down. Take that leg back to 3-point, shoot it high to the sky. And then hook that knee. Look under that right armpit. Again, stretching through that right side, right hip flexor. Letting that knee fall open. If you want, rotate it all the way over. Flip your dog. Nice little back bend stretch. You could always just hold that back knee position. Slowly reverse it back to 3-point. Lower that foot to down dog. Pedal your feet, find your center, find your breath. When you're ready, extend that left leg. Shoot it straight up into the air. Point your toe, extend your knee. Squeeze your glutes. When you're ready, draw that knee between those hands for pigeon. Sitting up tall, stretching through that hip flexor, hips are square. Feeling that opening stretch through that front outer hip and thigh. And once you're center and pigeon, go ahead, walk it to a fold. And breathe away any tension in that front leg. Nice and slowly, back to sitting tall. If you can, bend that back toe, reach around for that foot, added quad stretch. Really keep your back nice and tall, shoulders down away from your ears. Breathing into any tension. Slowly lower it down, back to center. When you're ready, shoot that leg back to 3-point. Oh. Find your center, find your balance. When you're ready, hook that knee, gaze under that left armpit, stretching through that left side body. Oh. If you want, go ahead, take it all the way around, flip it. Oh. To a modified back bend. Oh. When you're ready, slowly return back to 3-point. And then slowly lower it back down. Catch your breath here in down dog. Oh, man. When you're ready, bend your knees. Jump all the way to the top. Inhale all the way up. Back bend. Forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold. Step that right leg long behind you, but this time I want you to stay up nice and tall to a full crescent. So we're on the toes on our back leg, everything facing center, still feeling that active stretch through that hip flexor. Take your hands in prayer, inhale center, and exhale revolve. Take that elbow to the outside of your knee, back leg nice and long. You turn sideways to show you back leg nice and long. Knee nice and straight, palms pressing together, keeping our arms active. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it over to a balancing warrior. Squeeze your core. Extend that leg long behind you. From here, bring it tall, right to a tree. Right to a tree. Using your core to find balance. Bring those arms out to the side. Reach around for that big toe. And let's add an extended balance. One challenging flow. Oh, there goes my balance. Nice and slowly bring it back into tree. Turn that knee center, take it back to balancing warrior, reversing the flow. Slowly lowering back to crescent. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold and balance. Squeezing through your glutes. Core tight. Inhale to tree. Once you're grounded in tree, lower those arms, reach around for that big toe, and a balancing extension. Nice and slowly reverse tree. Oh, this is where my balance gets me. Bring that knee center. Balancing warrior. Set it down to crescent. Take it all the way down to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Oh. When you're ready, drive that right leg through. Inhale all the way up, crescent. Hands in prayer. Give me a twist. We're going to take that same flow to the opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, hinge and balance. Again, you can put something down to better your balance. You can hold all these poses a little bit longer if you'd like, or you can move through them faster. Inhale, lift to tree.
Standing tall, core engaged. When you found your balance, lower those arms, reach around for that big toe, and give me an extension. Stretching through that hamstring still, through that inner thigh, working on your balance. Core tight, bring it back in, tree. Bring it center, balancing warrior. And lower back down to crescent. Inhale, give me a rotation. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, balance. Inhale, tall to tree. Ooh. Once you found your balance, reach around for that big toe and extend. I know that base leg is burning. It's doing a lot of work. Slowly lower it back in. Find that tree. Rotate that knee center. Back to balancing warrior. Core engaged. Lower that toe to the ground. Crescent. Exhale, take it all the way down to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Hold the down dog. Oh, man. We're going to sweep that right leg through. Lower the knee back to the ground to that modified crescent. Inhale, lift. We're going to do a split series. So crescent to hamstring stretch, to crescent, to then if you want, I want you to take those hands to the ground and try and extend forward and do a split, all right? So take that flow at your own pace, crescent, hamstring stretch, split, holding wherever you feel the tension is needed. Again, I'm just gonna flow gently. I'm gonna hold this split the longest and this hamstring stretch a little bit longer. We're really working a little bit deeper into that split now that our muscles are nice and warm, all around that upper thigh, hamstring, quad. Again, go through that flow at your own pace, holding where you feel the tension in your body, where you're getting the most out of the stretch. And that split doesn't have to be all the way down to the ground. By golly, I promise you mine isn't. Might look that way, but I got a big gap there. But it's something we're working towards. And when our muscles are warm, that's the time to stretch it. I want everybody to meet me in hamstring fold. Hold the hamstring fold. From here, bring your right hand to the inside of your foot. Sweep that foot to the outside. Slide it out. Inner thigh stretch. Walk those hands to the middle. So a half frog. Breathing into those inner thighs, into your hips. Sitting up tall, swooping that knee all the way around, meeting your other one. Driving that opposite knee through. Inhale, crescent. Oh man, feel that stretch. Crescent. Flow to that hamstring fold. And then try and extend to a split. Shoulders tall. Core engaged. Taking that flow at your tempo. Holding where you need to feel that stretch. Again, I'm going to definitely hold the split a little bit longer and the hamstring fold a little bit longer. because that's where I need the biggest improvement. That's where I can feel the biggest stretch. If you're all the way in split, you can start walking those hands back further behind you. I am not all the way there. It's still too challenging for me. Should feel a great stretch down the back of that leg, through that hamstring, through your calf, through that hip flexor on your back leg. Go through that flow one more time for me. Oh. And every time you should feel yourself get a little bit deeper into that pose. Holy moly. Great, great hamstring series here today. Slowly bring it back in. Meet me in that hamstring stretch. I gotta move so I have room. Oh, bring that left hand to the inside of your foot. Swoop that foot out to the side and give me a half frog. Feeling that through that inner thigh, into that quad. Just breathing into that tension. Nice and slowly walk it on up. Swoop that leg around. I want you to bring those toes together, knees apart. Push those hips back to child's pose. Let your body fall heavy to the mat. Take a few breaths. When you're ready, bring everything up to tabletop. All right, we're gonna start. You're gonna inhale. I'm gonna go left hand, you go right. Inhale, open. And as you exhale, thread that needle, reach it through. If you can, then open that top arm. Nice and slowly, unwind, inhale, exhale, close, and go to that opposite side. Inhale, open, exhale, thread the needle. Open that top arm if you can. Feeling a great stretch through that upper body. Nice and slowly unwind. We're gonna go one more time each side. Back to that first side. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread the needle. If you can, open that top arm. If you want to add a challenge, add that leg lift. Right leg lifting to the sky. Nice and slowly lower your leg. Lower that arm. Inhale, unwind. And take it to that opposite side. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread the needle. Find your balance. Open that top arm. If you wish, lift that back leg. Using your core to keep you steady. Slowly lower that leg. Unwind. Meet me in a cat and cow. Round your spine, tuck your chin. Lift, neutral spine. Exhale everything out, round it up. Inhale, neutral, lift. One more time, round. And inhale, neutral spine. All right, extend that right leg out. There's our 10-minute warning. We're gonna do some yoga push-ups. Right leg is extended long. You're gonna extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Extend. Exhale, tricep push-up back to center. We're gonna do 5 on each side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
out, in. So we're getting our core, we're getting our glutes, we're getting our arms. Make sure your elbows brush your sides. 2 more. Last one. Switch legs, extend that left leg, take it out. Crunch it in, knee to nose, extend. Exhale on that tricep push-up. Extend, crunch, extend. Tricep push-up. Couple more. Really exhale on that knee to nose. Squeeze your glutes. Last one. Set it down. Take that right leg, extend it nice and long. Reach that left arm nice and long. Let's add a crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Couple more. Core engaged. Lengthening that back leg long. One more on this side. Extend it out. Lower down. Left leg, right arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Couple more. On that exhale, really pull that belly button up to your spine. One more. Bring it back to tabletop. Go ahead, lift that right leg up. Cross it over your left. Turn your toes out to the side. Stretch it back to child's pose. This should feel great on those outer hips, thighs, and even through that upper body. Slowly working our way into cow. Enjoying that stretch on our hips. And we're not even going to go all the way to cow because we're going to do that with chair. So bring it back up to table, unwind, and cross that opposite leg up and over. Turn your toes out. Sink those hips back. Again, this should feel great through those outer hips and thighs. Nice and slowly bring it back to table. I'm gonna face you guys. Roll those toes under, lift your hips to down dog. Enjoy this last down dog here. Slowly jump it together. Meet me at the top of your mat. Inhale it up. Exhale it out. We're gonna sink into chair to finish up. So nice big chair pose. Nice big chair pose. We're gonna go into a figure 4 chair. So lift that right leg. See if you can cross that ankle. Just slightly above that knee. Sink and hold. Feel this stretch through your outer hips and thighs. We're gonna take figure 4 chair pose with eagle arms. So swoop those arms around, stretching through your shoulder blades. Getting an added balance challenge here. Eagle arms, figure 4 legs. Woo! Nice and slowly inhale. And exhale, let's unwind. Sink to chair. Lift that opposite leg. Cross your ankle above your knee. Find your balance. Feel that stretch through your hip flexor. Twist those arms the opposite direction. This should feel great across your shoulders, through those lower legs. Nice and slowly unwind. Inhale, center. Exhale, give me a forward fold here. Reach down for those toes and just hold. You should be able to get a little bit closer, nose to knees, than you were in the beginning. Inhale, round it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, tall, crush your right over your left. Exhale, take it back down. Just changing the angle of that stretch through our hips, through our lower legs. Inhale, roll it up.
Switch. Take it back down.
Oh, man. Nice and slowly, inhale it up.
Exhale it out. Give me a deep breath in here. Inhale and exhale. Great job today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little bit different of a flow. We didn't do too much.